The International Air Transport Association, or IATA, has cut its air traffic and profit forecasts for 2025 fewer than 5 billion air journeys are now expected this year, lower than the earlier estimate of 5.22 billion. The reasons: a mix of global economic headwinds and serious supply chain problems. The ticket prices may have dropped, but growth is stalling. Airlines are being held back by a shortage of planes.
Basically, it's a combination of factors. We're looking at slightly lower growth, but still very healthy growth at 5.8%. So RPKs are down. I've made a point to some people yesterday, the fuel price is down. And if you look at it historically, there's always a direct correlation between the fuel price and ticket prices. So when the fuel price goes down, ticket prices come down. So it's a combination of factors that contributes. It's not, I don't think it's a significant amount, and obviously the fall in revenue is then offset by the reduction in the oil price principally. So that's how we end up with the same net result of around 36 billion. But it's a combination of factors, slightly slower growth, slightly lower fares as a result of lower oil prices. And that's why we've reduced the overall revenue outlook from just over $1 trillion to 979 billion.
But he also had a warning. The biggest bottleneck: planes.
Rate of growth in the industry has slowed down as a result of the supply chain issues, and that's being witnessed through a number of things. The growth is lagging behind the demand and has done for some time, which means that there are airlines that are missing out on opportunities to expand their networks and provide new options for their customers. It's led to the highest seat factors we've ever seen in the history of the industry. We're looking at load factors, seat factors in the order of 84% this year. That 84% average across a year tells you that there are times when everything is completely full. And that means there are customers who are not getting the opportunity to travel when they want to, or to travel to the destinations that they would like to travel to, because everything is full. I didn't think I would ever see load factors at that level. We hit 81.6% in 2019, which I thought would stand as the all-time record. We've clearly gone way beyond that. So when you think about it, 84% on average across 365 days, including a wet Tuesday in February and the peak day in August. It's an incredible achievement. Peter?
Yeah, I think airlines all over the globe are facing exactly those issues, and the number of suppliers obviously are limited. And with a limited number of suppliers, it means that if there are some choking in the system, it affects pretty much everyone. And some airlines can deal better with it than others, given their sort of order books or situations. But clearly, with the demand keeping on growing, and I guess post-COVID, everyone was thinking, this is going to take 6 months, 12 months, maybe 18 months, but it's 25 now, and we're pretty much 3 years post-COVID, and there's no end of sight yet on when it's going to be addressed, which I would say is a missed opportunity in terms of addressing the market demand, and especially some of the very high and quickly growing markets.
Airlines are now considering legal action against manufacturers over delays. But Walsh said the industry still prefers collaboration over confrontation. As for tariffs, airlines are strongly opposed to any increase in aircraft prices.
Obviously, our desired position would be that aerospace aircraft and aircraft engines be excluded from tariff regimes, and that we haven't seen any evidence of it leading to increases at this point. And on the issue of legal action, we're working collaboratively with OEMs to see where we can help one another to address supply chain issues. But we continue to evaluate whether there is any reason for us to look at potential legal opportunities. So we're not We haven't done anything, but we continue to evaluate that as a potential option. Our preference is to work collaboratively with the OEMs and all of the suppliers to try and bring greater clarity to the problem, and obviously work together to try and solve the problem if at all possible.
The skies may be open again, but for the world's airlines, the real challenge is getting planes in the air. And that may take years to fix.